Good afternoon from beautiful Brisbane, Australia, and welcome to Healing from Complex PTSD. My name's Linda, and I'm a complex trauma professional and education facilitator. And I am actually trained in the neuroscience of complex trauma. And check out my website if you need more information about that. Today, I'm trying a new format for these videos, so bear with me as we begin to navigate new formats and getting information out to you. Recently on my YouTube channel, people began commenting on the Ashwagandha posts that I did. Then I looked at how old it was and I thought, oh my goodness, here I am thinking, I've updated you on the latest things that I'm doing for my health. And the video is about 3 years ago. So today we're going to do a few things. I'm going to update you with some things that I've changed and some things that are new, and the Ashwagandha, which I'm still taking. I'm still taking the Ashwagandha 3 at night, and I'm still finding it helps with my sleep. So that's good. And I'll have a link to the brand I use because it's Australian, and I'll write down what I'm taking. Now, when it comes to Ashwagandha, you want to make sure that it's not just your everyday Joe average, pay $10, $20 and that's it. It doesn't have to cost a fortune, but you still want to make sure that it's a decent dosage, especially for complex trauma. Now, how I knew that Ashwagandha was working for me was that I took it for an extended period of time, say about 3 months, I think it was, 2-3 months. And then I stopped because I went, I don't know that it's making a difference. And then I found out after I stopped that it was making a difference. So I've been on it ever since because I haven't had any reason to go off it. Now, the other things that I've now started, these I have on hand. So these are called, I'll try and get it out of the light for you. These are Ollie brand, which are in America, and it's called Goodbye Stress, but it's the ultra strength version. Now, I bought these pretty cynical about whether they'd work or not. I've got to tell you, I can be pretty cynical about natural products. And what I would preface using natural products with is that you have to know your own body whether something's likely to work for you or not. Sure, give it a go. Sure, be like me, be cynical, but also be aware if using natural products can help you as well, or using alternative products can help you as well. So I was looking for something that I could just take every now and then if the anxiety got too much or stress got too much, which it can do as we're growing and changing and healing in our complex trauma journey. It definitely can. So these Ollie Goodbye Stress, I'm not sure what strength it says to take, but I take 2 of these if stress gets too much, and they work. They've been brilliant. Initially, I bought 2 bottles because they have to come from America for me. So I don't have anywhere local to source them from at this time. So they can be ordered globally as far as I'm aware, and they do come to Australia, but I know in America you have really easy access to this brand. So that's another thing I've been doing, but I don't take this with any regularity. It's just ad hoc, but it has worked for me. Now, for those that have been following for a long time, you're aware that I was taking Natural Stacks brand to help with my brain function. Now, it gets quite expensive for me. And then I went, well, why don't I look at the ingredients and see if I can get the ingredients that are active and at a cheaper price. Now, I did. Now, these are LTyrosine, 1,000 milligram. I'm sorry that the light's so bright. Okay, I will put a photo up for you. And I take 3 of these in the morning. Then I got some DLPA, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce what that says, and they're 1,000 milligram. Okay, that might be better. And I take 2 of these in the morning, and they have been great. They've been just as effective as what the natural stacks was doing for me. And it's really hard to describe how you know that your brain function's improved, except to say I knew that being on them, I was able to have less distractions and I was able to focus a lot better. And that's for me. What I want you to do is do your research and see what will suit you. Now, these are actually therapeutic grade. So if you're in Australia, I order these in from America and they come in not a problem at all. If you're in England, one of my clients tried to order them and they're not available in England. So what you want to look for is the name of it, but you want to look for therapeutic grade. All right, so it's not just the average throw a few things together. You want to look for therapeutic grade stuff, okay? So I replaced those with a natural stack. These bottles last forever, and I worked out the dosage that worked for me. Now, one of the things that have been coming up is dry skin. Oh my goodness. So I've gone through and tried a couple of products, and this Aveeno, wish you could see the name, AVEENO. Now, it has been fantastic for my hands. I have this for my hands on my desk, and I have this one, squirt, on my bedside table for my legs, okay? And dry, itchy skin, it has been brilliant for me. It's not your usual less expensive brand, but it's not the most expensive brand, and it's been really, really good for my skin. And then my lips have been dry for I don't know how many decades, and I have tried umpteen numerous things. And then I came across this brand, which, again, I was a bit cynical because I've tried so many different things. I've put things that are supposed to moisturise my lips and they just keep peeling. So that wasn't a good thing. And I came across this brand called Burt's Bees. Okay, you probably can't see. Anyhow, it basically says Burt's Bees. And in Burt's Bees, they have coloured lip shimmers as well. So I went, what the heck? Sometimes I'm going to see a client, I haven't got lipstick on, or I need a quick reapplication, and so I did. I bought initially just this colour because of pink. Bought more of the pink because my granddaughter loves it. And then there's a darker pink as well, as it's like a maroon colour. So you'd know what colours suit you. In America, you can get way more colours than I have access to in Australia, okay? These are just about all of what I could access in Australia at the moment. But these have been, this particular brand, and I've ordered expensive brands before, this particular brand actually does not only moisten my lips, but I've had cracks in the side of my mouth. And I put this on 2 or 3 times a day because I just love it. It's beautiful and smooth, and it actually heals, which makes sense because bees, okay? They're very healing. So if you have really dry lips that something's not working for you, just try one first. Don't do me and buy a couple of colours. I bought one pink one, and I think I bought this one as well. But then I went on to buy more because my granddaughter loved them and I love them, and she puts them on her mum, and so it goes. Okay, then the last thing that I do use is a pre-workout powder. It has been brilliant to help me get up and get going, before I exercise, or even the days I just need help to get up and get going. So I will put all of these in a list for you so that you can check them out. Remember, with vitamins, you want therapeutic grade, and then you want to sit and have a sense, read through reviews. The Burt's Bees reviews were really 50-50 from what I saw. Some people said they didn't work. However, I went, look, I've got nothing to lose. And next thing you know, I was quite surprised. It actually worked and it looked good. Okay, so I hope that helps you look into some new things to help with your complex PTSD recovery. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.